Fortnite Chapter 6 is coming to an end, and with that, we have already received some wild leaks and potential game-changing additions for Fortnite's next chapter. It's safe to say that Epic Games needs to make this chapter one of the best, all because of the mixed reviews of Chapter 6 and the fall of Fortnite's player count. Buckle your seatbelts because we will be talking about the live event on November 29th, all the way up to map leaks, gun changes, competitive changes, and so much more. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Yo, what is going on, guys and gals? If you're new here, my name is Tricky. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure to use code TRICKYS, TRICKYS, in the Fortnite item shop. So Chapter 7 is set to release on November 29th after the live event, and to help make sure the servers are capable of holding a ton of players during the live event, Fortnite is adding a playlist called Epic Event Test, and this is for everyone to join on Thursday, November 20th and Friday, November 21st, both at 1:40 p.m. EST. Now, don't quote me on this, but I don't think Fortnite has ever done this before a big live event, so this means it must be pretty huge. But don't worry, there won't be any spoilers for Chapter 7 in this. Staying on topic about spoilers, content creators and streamers are playing Fortnite Chapter 7 early. As of the recording of this video, we are unsure what will be leaked or if everything that is played is confidential. By the time you see this video, they might have already played it, or they might be playing it as we speak. But it's good that Fortnite is embracing creator feedback before the chapter's release, since this will lead to a greater connection with the community. This was a huge issue in Fortnite Chapter 6, and I believe this is one of the reasons why it was the least played chapter in Fortnite's history. It's also pretty ironic that Fortnite got nominated as Best Community Support for the 2025 Game Awards, which is kind of crazy. But now moving on to map changes and additions, which I think will be one of the best things about Chapter 7 and what I believe is something that Chapter 6 lacked. Rumors are that we will be receiving a casino style POI. This might be a one-to-one copy of the Las Vegas, Nevada Strip in the United States. We could have the addition of the Sphere, maybe a few hotels that could potentially be partnering with Fortnite, and also major casinos. Personally, I love Las Vegas, and I've gone there a few times for the World Poker Tour a few years back, and it's safe to say that if Fortnite can resemble the Las Vegas aesthetic, they can easily bring hundreds of thousands of people back to this chapter. There have also been some talks about a leaked main shotgun, this being a gambler's shotgun. Not sure what this could be, but maybe you have to spin the slot machines for a shotgun, or maybe use gold for better loot. Other cosmetics that could relate to Las Vegas for Chapter 7 are the new F1 skins that are set to release tomorrow. Now, hear me out, but the F1 race is set to be on November 22nd. However, it will be held in Las Vegas. Maybe we could see a few teasers during the F1 race, showcasing Fortnite Chapter 7 and maybe more potential leaks. We have also seen Fortnite working with Las Vegas in the past, with the official Kai Cenat skin reveal on the Las Vegas Sphere. So maybe a Vegas POI has been in the works for a while now. Moving on to something even crazier, just north of Las Vegas is Area 51. It is teased that we might get an Area 51 POI with aliens or some sort of government restricted area with a bunker. This could tie into the storyline theme for both Chapter 7 and Fortnite OG, since we now know that the new OG storyline is somewhat tied to Chapter 7. And maybe the OG bunker and also the 7 could somehow tie into this. There's really not much more to talk about with Area 51 since it is a restricted government location in the US, so we will just have to wait and see Epic's version of the location. Now moving over to the west side of the United States, which is Hollywood, California. This is where streamers are actually playtesting Chapter 7, and this will also be a POI. The best way to compare it of how it might look in Fortnite is with Grand Theft Auto 5. They have their own version of Hollywood called Vinewood, and this might be similar in Fortnite Chapter 7 with a different name, but maybe a lot smaller. Overall, the map for Fortnite Chapter 7 is just super stacked. This could potentially be one of the best and most loved maps in Fortnite. Guys, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but it could even potentially top Chapter 1 if Epic plays their cards right. Comment down below which POI you are excited for the most, and for me, it's got to be Las Vegas. Now, let's go over some confirmed items that are returning in Fortnite Chapter 7. The first that I want to go over is the shield keg. This was one of my favorite healing items in Fortnite Chapter 3, and along with that, we also have the pizza party, which we do currently have in Reload. Medmiss grenades, which is also in reload. Personally, a great healing item, especially if you're still in the fight and you just want to heal up quickly. The only problem is that you can accidentally heal enemy players if they're in a certain radius. That's the only downside to this. But next up, we also have Icy Feet. I'm unsure if this is going to be a chiller or a grappler because there are two versions to Icy Feet. But this continues on for the Winterfest, which also are blizzard grenades. We haven't seen blizzard grenades in a very long while. It basically does exactly what you think, but it creates a small blizzard that slows and prevents sprinting while inside. The good thing is that the effect lasts until players leave the affected area. So if you're caught in a sticky situation with them, you can get out of fights very quickly. And ending off, items that are returning, we also have holiday presents. I mean, this is a no-brainer for Winterfest. I think this is going to be one of the best Winterfests that we've seen in a while. But the only thing that people are worried about is a snow map. Now, Las Vegas, Hollywood, Area 51, all of these POIs are in the desert, basically. So there's no snow. I guarantee you Hollywood, Las Vegas, and Area 51 are not going to be the only POIs on the map. So I do think that we will have dedicated Winterfest POIs, but it would be cool to see how Las Vegas would look like with snow. Now, one of the biggest collabs that we'll be releasing during Fortnite Chapter 7, maybe around Christmas time. I mean, it would kind of make sense. But Harry Potter. This is a confirmed collab that is coming to Fortnite, and we should be seeing Harry, Dumbledore, Lord Voldemort, and many other characters from the movies and the book in Fortnite. I wouldn't be surprised if we got Harry Potter's wand as a pickaxe or even a mythic within the game, and also maybe some other little things from the show, because there is a lot that Fortnite can do with Harry Potter, and I think Harry Potter would fit a lot within Fortnite. I also want to go over something that isn't necessary to Chapter 7, but it's necessary to Fortnite as a whole. I wonder how Epic Games is going to do their Winterfest maps. I wonder if it's going to be a Battle Royale Winterfest map and then maybe a Reload Winterfest map, because we did see one for Fortnitemares, and then also maybe Blitz. I don't know, Winterfest within Fortnite is just so huge, and I know they have something big planned for the maps and also the loot pool, which is going to be very exciting to see. Another thing as well that we will be receiving back is Crackshot's Cabin. This means that you can log on every day and claim presents and maybe earn some free skins out of the cabin. Now, something that has to take place in the game in today's age, which is competitive. Competitive has already been fixed tremendously with cash cups, victory cups, and so much more already back into the game. But something even bigger that is being released in Chapter 7 is Ranked 2.0. Now, we already made an entire video discussing what is potentially new and returning for Ranked Fortnite. So make sure to go watch that video after this one, and I'll also have it linked at the end of the video. There have also been numerous leaks that NA East could be returning as the main NA server for Fortnite Competitive. I don't know how to feel about this since I live in Texas and I'm central, but hopefully Epic keeps all three servers in America for Fortnite Competitive. Let's take a look what to expect for Fortnite's Chapter 6 end event. The event is scheduled to be on November 29th. The exact time has not been announced yet, but it should be similar to the previous event where it was around 9 AM Eastern. In my opinion, it's a bit early for me. However, this makes it much easier for people all around the world to watch the Simpsons end event, since if it were at the regular 2 PM Eastern, many people around the world would be asleep. Overall, Fortnite's future is looking very bright, and if they focus a lot more on Battle Royale this chapter, we might be seeing a 3 million plus concurrent player count. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. What are you most excited for in Fortnite Chapter 7? Anyways, guys, it's been your boy Tricky, and I'm out. Peace.